morning and happy December 1st. We have two types of advent calendars to take us through this month. Trader Joe's classic milk chocolate. And then my mom got me this one. Tea! Every day has a different tea. I've already drank day 24 and day 10 just because she gave me this when we were in Arizona and I really wanted some tea. Yeah, it's December 1st, fresh month. It is pouring outside and I just walked. I feel cozy. I am doing vlogmas, but I'm going to be vlogging every day, but only uploading once a week. So it'll be a whole weekly vlog just because uploading every day, I can barely manage uploading once a week. Today I have a call with the business advisor. I think I shared, I had a call with this advisor 3 weeks ago now, and my homework was to work on my business plan and do a couple other things, and I haven't done that. I let the whole 3 weeks go by, and now I'm going to work on this stuff the day of. But I do work best under pressure, so maybe it's a good thing. And then later today, I have Grady's office Christmas party, and just saying that makes me think of the movie Office Christmas Party. So I know it's not gonna be that wild, but I'm just gonna see how I'm feeling throughout the day. I definitely wanna go and meet all of his coworkers that he's become close with, but if it gets to the point where I'm just not feeling confident, I won't go, but I'm fairly certain I will go. The only other thing I'm nervous about is his office is on the 40th floor of a building, which A, that's a long elevator ride and I do not like elevators, and B, that is very high up. So as long as I don't look out the window, I feel like I'll be fine. I don't know, this might be the one and only time I ever go there, so I'll keep you updated. I think I'm gonna go to Bevmo and buy some kin or some other type of like mocktail beverage, because I'm guessing they'll have something there, but it'll probably be like soda or LaCroix, and I just wanna make sure I'm strapped with stuff that I'm excited to drink. The issue with not going to a lot of social things is that I feel like I'm out of practice, and so then when I finally do end up going to events and social things, I'm unnecessarily like overwhelmed. Hey. I never give myself enough time to get ready. I found it quite difficult to dress for this event, an office holiday party. I've never been to one, so I wasn't sure, you know, but we decided on this. It's like a little sweater thing and a black shirt and a nice little skirt. Looks a little weird in this lighting because you can't tell that it's two separate things, but no time to change now. So I have 3 of these kin drinks. This is the Bloom flavor. I haven't tried this flavor yet. I've only tried the spritz, like the normal or the original kind. So I could fit 3 in here, so I'm putting 3. Grady said he wants one. They come in packs of 4. I got them at Bevmo today. Just in case, I thought, hey, I don't do stuff like this all the time. Why not take the opportunity to try something new? Yeah, I don't know. I reached out in the Geneva chat asking about office holiday parties and what usually goes down at them, because I've never been to one, and everyone was saying that it really depends on the industry, which makes sense. So wish me luck. I forgot to do this yesterday, so we're gonna do number 1 this morning and number 2 this evening, probably. Number 1 is aged Earl Grey, which is perfect because I love Earl Grey in the morning. Almost 5, 4:45 on Friday, December 2nd. I'm so tired, physically and just emotionally. I have to like pause and think back to this week because it was quite up and down. So I'm feeling a little drained. Yesterday, as I mentioned, I went to the holiday office party, which was fun, pretty mellow, pretty low key for the most part. We also left at 7:15, so maybe it got rowdier when we left. I don't know. But yeah, afterwards, I don't know. I was feeling very irritable, and also I think I'm just out of practice with big social settings, big social situations, which that was. There was a lot of people there. So then I was like questioning everything I was saying to people after the fact, and just like, I don't know, I didn't feel great afterwards. And then today I spent the whole morning replying to all my texts because I have an issue with replying to people in a timely manner. So I went through, replied to everyone, made some plans, went on a walk, took a shower, made tea, and now I'm here.
Jing ring ching a ding 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 a ding doo.
Do you want number 1 or number 2? Angel or a house?
I want you to see this YouTube community.
I woke up not feeling well, so I've been on this couch for the entire day. But I've made a lot of progress on my book. Hey! That was not very kind, sir. Now he's gonna go to his bed because you kicked him off the couch. We have a meeting starting in 5 minutes, and I feel all over the place. Yeah, I don't know, my emotions are everywhere, up and down, just like the entire past week has been. I don't know why. Lappy's so funny because he'll literally throw his body at the door of the bedroom, and it's like, it sounds like, you know, he's putting his paws on it and like clawing to get in, but then will sometimes just be a thud, like a loud thud. It's Sunday, and let me go into my room because the dryer's quite loud. I'm gonna sit on the floor. The sky looks beautiful. Look at that. The last clip you saw was before the meeting. I'm feeling a bit better. Lately, I just have felt all over the place. Like, 1 minute I feel great, the next minute I'm so anxious. It's just been an emotional roller coaster, and yesterday, all I did, literally all day, I didn't feel very good. I woke up feeling a little sick. I think it was a combination of just like physical exhaustion and burnout, and maybe a little bit of sickness, I don't know. But all I did was sit on the couch and read, and that's been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like, every weekend sometimes, or there's been weekends where I'm like, okay, tomorrow I'm literally not gonna do anything but read. I just wanna read. And then my anxiety and thoughts will get the best of me and convince me that I need to be doing something productive. And so then I'll read for a little, but then I'll let all that get the best of me, and then I'll end up doing something. So yesterday I only did that. I also wasn't feeling well, like I said, so I kind of had to do that because I just wasn't feeling up to doing anything else. But then towards the end of the day, when it got like close to 5 and 6, I was like, wow, I really haven't done anything except read. And then my thoughts were like, this day was wasted. And what I'm trying to remember is thoughts are not you, you are not your thoughts. Thoughts come and go, but that doesn't mean you have to accept them as the truth. So I chose, and what I was trying to do last night and this morning was to choose to not believe those thoughts and be like, I needed that day. Now it's Sunday evening. It's not Sunday evening. It's like 2. I had the Steady Sunday meeting, which it was great turnout today. We had like 26 people at one point. One thing I also wanted to mention that we talked about in the meeting, let me prop you up, was this idea of anhedonia, which essentially what it is when you feel like boredom, I guess, after you stop drinking, or you feel like, oh, I'm never gonna have fun again because drinking was my only way to have fun, or every activity that you do since quitting drinking, because it doesn't involve alcohol or just in general, it feels boring. And that is because you can look up the scientificness of anhedonia, but something about it's your brain. Your brain has gotten so used to associating alcohol with fun. So when you remove it from all these activities, it's common to feel just a dullness in your life, but also activities that you used to enjoy. I definitely remember that at the beginning of my sobriety, just feeling like nothing will be fun again. And this is my life now, just this dull, boring life. But I promise you that is not how it will always be. I get so excited about even like mundane things now because it's like a muscle that you have to work out, and I've trained myself to now have fun at things that don't involve alcohol. And honestly, almost less fun at things that do involve alcohol. So it's wild how that switch can happen over time. I don't even think I was realizing it happened, but I made this TikTok a couple months ago about how I ruined another song for myself by listening to it over and over again. And that song was my #1, my top song on Spotify. And I only listened to it for like 1 week, which just tells you how many times I listened to it that week. I just got home. Well, first, it's Monday. I just got home from a coffee shop. It is actually wild how drastically different my mood is from this morning to now. I think I've explained this, but my mood and emotions and motivation has just been like this recently. So this morning we were in a low phase. Just feeling like very overwhelmed and anxious. And when I feel that way, why does this always happen? So I tried to start work, I couldn't. I ended up going onto the roof of the apartment and reading for a while, and then tried to start work again, couldn't. So then was like, you know what, I need to get out of my house. And by out of my house, I mean out of the apartment. But I knew if I wanted to do any work today, I was thinking of just using today as like a total self-care day and not doing anything. But then I thought maybe that would increase these same feelings tomorrow morning. And tomorrow I only have a half day to work because Tuesdays are when I go to my neighbor's to help her with chores, which is like my side job that I've taken on. So just made some fried rice. I'll show you the package actually. Very good. I had the other one yesterday. I got it at Sprouts. It tastes pretty much identical to the Trader Joe's veggie fried rice, but I went to the coffee shop and I've just been, with the business especially, like I've just been struggling, trying to figure out like where my content like fits in with the business and what I should be focusing on more. I will feed you 1 second, 1 moment, please. I feel like I have exited the honeymoon phase, as I was calling it, of leaving my job, and now like other things are starting to hit me, like money and just how much work this is actually going to be, I guess. And now things are just like starting to hit me in terms of issues maybe I didn't see coming, or doubting myself, limiting beliefs a lot are coming up. So feeling like I'm exiting the honeymoon phase and now entering the phase where it's like, oh, the first few months / years of entrepreneurship are gonna be really tough, and I'm just trying to figure out how to balance like this work with downtime with my other side hustles that I'm doing to just stay afloat. So it's been quite a lot. I stopped at the library on the way home and I got 2 books. John Green, the Anthropocene reviewed. I love John Green. He writes a lot of fiction books. This is nonfiction, I believe. Yeah, it's essays on a human-centered planet. I can't talk. And this was brought up in one of our study Sunday meetings, so I got that one. And then this is Man's Search for Meaning. This is my mom, my sister, my aunt, and I's book club book. So I have been loving the library lately. I did make a Goodreads profile because I just like to have things organized, and I wanted to be able to keep track of all the books I was reading. So if you want to check out my Goodreads profile, I'll link it. It's definitely not all the books I've read in my life, but just all the ones that I could remember I put there. This is what has been happening to me lately when I try and journal. Excuse me. No. 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 Excuse me. Oh my god, your talons are so long. I can't make my bed these mornings until Mr. King Lappy wakes up. He's just sleeping, so I just let him be. I had an extra long morning routine today. I woke up like a bit earlier just because I've been wanting to start work by 9, and I wanted to journal for longer this morning because I had a couple things happen. I had therapy last evening, just like talked about workload and how ways that I can like work to de-stress and delegate things, which is something I'm really working on right now. I actually reached out to a couple people about helping with the social media because I feel like that is something that is important but doesn't need my immediate attention. Like the graphic design, for example, I do all of it myself and it takes a while because I'm not a graphic designer, so sometimes it takes me a while to figure out like what looks decent or half decent. So I did reach out to a couple people getting some quotes about how much like that would cost. I'm guessing the first quote I got was like almost $700 a month for monthly grid creation, which doesn't make sense for my business right now because I'm not even making that much. So yeah, I will keep you updated. I also had an awful drinking dream last night, like one of the worst I've ever had, in the sense that I woke up in the dream wondering, is this a dream? And oh my god, it was so weird. I woke up multiple times because I was like, is this a dream? Is this a dream? And then in my dream I would wake up and realize it wasn't a dream. And I was like back and forth doing that for like, it felt like hours. I don't know how long it actually was. And then finally when I woke up for real, I was like, oh, thank goodness, because just like thinking about it makes me cringe. Today we have a Steady Sunday meeting this evening at 5:30. I'm going to my neighbors 12 to 3. And yeah, the rest of the day I'm just gonna be trying to get some stuff done.